What's up, boys and girls? Tweety here, and another episode of this game, Software Incorporated. And yeah, we're going to continue off right where we left off, and we're good to go, I think. So we've hired a new employee. We have placed in some things to make the room better. Oh, I almost forgot. We need something for uh, for an employee to eat. Okay. And um, yeah, that should be good for now. Okay, so we just kind of let this run for a minute or two or 20, whatever. Okay, now we have second employee. Let's manage her because she's a really good designer, right? Pretty much all she's good at, right? So let's change role and make sure that she only does designing. Okay. And because our money is going to dwindle quickly, let's go ahead and do some contract work here. So this one's good. We'll do this one, and we'll take on this one at the same time. No, mediocre. No, embedded. Horrible. Here we go. They don't require very much progress to be made. But, alright, so we'll go into hyperspeed. And because I have an extra designer and I'm the only one coding, I'm going to let these go a little bit farther so that my coder, which is me, will have less to do. So that's probably good. Develop and develop. Yeah, see, I would have had to go way out here. And handling two projects with one programmer would not be good. Would not have had enough time. So there we go. Release, 25 grand. It's awesome. So we could probably just let this run for a little bit while we think about stuff. So if we look, effectiveness, satisfaction, their salary, you know, our game engine's getting developed. Now I want to go all the way to, outstanding quality, right? Because, yeah, I want it to be the best game possible, right? Or best game engine on the market. So I wanted to outshine this other one that came out. Here. Oh, that one's good. This one's mediocre. So, does it show Shape Engine 5? Does it show what it comes with? No. Is there something? No. Alright. Oh, we're starting to get dirty in here. So let's call for cleaning. They'll run in here and sweep stuff up, clean it up. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. Okay. Alright, now we're getting to the point where we're going to need another employee. So maybe we should do that now. Yeah, let's do that now. Let's see. So we go in the build mode. Let's no, not the person, not the room, the chair. There we go. And we will duplicate it. Let's put it on this wall right here. This guy can just stare at the clock, and it will bug him, because I know it bugged me. Being able to, just watch the seconds go by as you're sitting there. Okay, so that's all we need to do, because we already have this set up. And now we just need to go in here and say, I want to hire a programmer. Yeah, 2D is good. And we'll say 3,200. Ooh, look at the skill on this guy. Sammy Daniels. Oh, but the compatibility is bad. Alright, what's the compatibility here? It's good. Hard worker. Kind of social. A little on the stress side. Okay, so with this, when you're hiring somebody, you don't want anybody that's like super stressed or super lazy. Yeah, 23, that works great. Hire. Oh yeah, they're on the core team. Not competent. So then we can manage and go to her, change roles, and say programmer. That's all I want you to do. Okay. So that is great. Awesome. Okay, so tomorrow programmer will be in. If we need to, we might need to do a couple more jobs. Okay, outstanding. Develop. Perfect timing. That is awesome. Didn't realize that I was going to be this good at this game. It's funny that I keep hiring women, though. That's all right. Women are great. I think more women should get into programming, personally. It's the STEM aspect. The science, technology, and engineering field. I think there should be a lot more women. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that I have it set so that the did I not show up to work? Or is this me? No, that's the girl. Where am I? What am I doing? I need to be working. What's going on? We'll figure it out. Oh, maybe I'm arriving on this bus. Late as usual. I see. So that's probably what the laziness does. Is that it has you show up late for work, leave early, something. I don't know. If you're stressed, then you get stressed out and you stop working. But anyway, so this is going. Why not start designing something now? I like the 2D editor. One designer, two designers. Yeah, I like this. This will be great. Because then when we upgrade our game engine, we'll be able to use this 2D editor, and we won't have to pay for oh, this is the only one that allows for 2D graphics. Awesome. Blah. What was I saying? Yeah, so when we upgrade this, we'll use the in-house 2D editor. What should we name this? Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Hmm. Uh, uh, um, um, I don't know. I don't know how to name things. Let's just do, um, man, I can't think of anything right now. Just total blank in my head. Just like, there's nothing. I got nothing. Um, you guys are gonna have to like write in the comments, suggest names for things, because oh man, I am awful at this. Let's see. Um, let's do 2D editor. Let's do shapeshifter. Does that sound all right? All right. I'm not even gonna worry about it. All right. So that gives more programmers. It lowers the innovation for some reason. It's interesting. I don't know why it does that. Million customer reach. Yeah, so yeah, let's do this. Develop. No, not yet. All right, so that'll give our designer something to do. Okay. And fast forward. And then we're gonna be like bankrupt next month. Boom. Yeah, all their salaries. Oh, and they went on vacation. Of course. Of course they did. Why wouldn't they? I mean, it is July. July is their vacation. Oh, so. All right, let's do contract work so we can get some money in. They're going to be gone for a whole month. All right, so let's do this here. We are street sausage, embedded system. Oh, wasn't I talking about women being in computer programmers? So I have 4 daughters, if you didn't know, and I really think that there needs to be more women in the STEM aspects. So, um, yeah, um, I think that they need to provide their uniqueness to the whatever blah their uniqueness to the um, their so it's a known fact that men and women see the world differently, right? So um, men are more, I don't know, I'm trying to think of it. All right, so there's a study where they let um, they had men and women draw bicycles from memory, right? And they just went to a university and said, draw a bicycle, right? these were all college students, so all the men in this were like, you could nearly make a they were basically schematics, right, from memory, without anything, just straight up. If you could follow it like a blueprint and make your own bike, right? Um, then they did like the same, but the women's, they were kind of like, there's a seat, there's some pedals, there's a couple wheels, there's something that's holding it together. Um, and then they did the same test with another group, but instead of drawing a bicycle, they would draw something in nature. So it's a tree that they wanted them to draw, and I mean, the women could draw um, like a perfect like scene of some tree blowing in the wind. I mean, it was amazing, right? And there's still outliers. It's not that every man. There's no men that can draw um, draw trees, and there's not women that can draw um, perfect architect type you know bicycles, but the majority was one way or the other, right? So I think that you know the software industry being not totally dominated by men, but pretty dominant by men, um, you know, they all have the same kind of look on life, right? Whereas a woman would probably bring something, some new way of looking um, at computer programming and how it can help. So yeah, that's my thoughts on women in STEM programs. They definitely should um, seek out and try to get those things. Why do stuff? I'm glad that you like her. You're my new programmer. Why aren't you programming? Oh, I think this red is art. Okay. So we need an artist to help. Um, let's go ahead and do that. Right meow. Right meow. Meow. All right. So we'll just go ahead and do like we've been doing. Copy. Um, do that. And for this one, um, no, we'll find out where she sits, and then we'll assign her that spot, right? And yeah, so we could do she have this, yeah, that hire artiste in 2D, because I am not great in that. We'll bump up the cash amount. Oh, I'm gonna be so poor. I'm gonna be so poor. Ooh, great. 50. Oh yes, looks perfect for me. Oh, yeah. That's this. They'll complain if they're not getting enough social interaction with other. I think we can deal with that though. That'll be fine. It'll be grand. Um, the day's almost over. Yeah, she's just getting paid sit around and do nothing. Oh, look at that. All right, so that was my timer, and that means it is time to say goodbye. So we will. I will start up the or we will see you next time. But until then, I'm out of here.